Cara dalam bahasa Inggris.
Google Translate saja ya saudara-saudara.
First and foremost, I want to say thank you everyone for coming. I am extremely blessed to see both sides of my family and my best friends here in this room. I can't think of a better way to welcome Nadira into our family. As I look around this room, I am reminded for that half of my life, I was rarely surrounded by so many family members. Every 2 to 3 years growing up, my family would move to a different country because of my dad's work. Despite how many times I moved around, I never felt lonely or scared because I had my mom, my dad, and my brother, and that was enough. The family structure was really important because I myself wasn't a very good kid. Growing up, the phrase I heard most often was, "Rafael, come please see me after class." And it wasn't to congratulate me for good grades. Despite all the principal office visits, the needs improvement report cards, and the painful parent-teacher conferences, I'd like to think I turned out okay. And that is in large part thanks to my family. I have a feeling down the line, 5 to 8 years from now, I too will be sitting in a principal office looking at a chubby boy that looks a lot like me. In this context, I realized a long time ago, I wasn't just choosing a wife, but I was also choosing the mother to this problematic little boy. As a team, we had to make sure that he knows that he's loved and that he would turn out okay. So how do you prepare for a smelly, 3'5", big-haired toddler that has the attention span of a squirrel? You assemble the Avengers. I had to find a partner that was as smart and hardworking as my father, someone who had as much patience and kindness as my mother, and someone who loved and believed in me as much as my brother. I'd like to say the first time that I met Nadira, I knew she checked all these criteria, but that would be untrue. Falling in love, like the best things in life, took time and discovery. I first met Nadira in BCG. We only had 3 months overlap in our projects, but by the end of our time, we grew quite close. Once she left, I remember thinking to myself, I probably won't see her again, but it was nice to get to know her. Fast forward 4 months later, out of the blue, Nadira and I decided to catch up. We scheduled a call for 7 p.m., and I clearly remember Nadira calling me at 10 p.m. She was 3 hours late for our call because of work. This was, despite a very late call, it lasted for 4 hours. I don't know what we talked about, but I still remember the last thing Nadira said to me on the call at 2 a.m. She said, "Okay, I have to go now. I still have work to do." This wasn't the first time I saw this. A very core memory of my time in BCG is leaving the office at 10 p.m. and seeing Nadira alone, still typing out an email for the next day. That's the first thing I love about Nadira, how hardworking she is. After this phone call, Nadira and I started meeting each other now and then for about a year. Some dinners I would consider a date, and others Nadira would just say friends going out for dinner, but we agreed to disagree. Going back to how hard Nadira works, what made her finally say yes to dating me wasn't a bouquet of flowers or a gift of chocolate. It was a 10-slide presentation for the Venture Capital Lightspeed entitled Investment Opportunity of Crypto App Pintu by Nadira Zahiruddin vfinal.pdf. Yes, what started making her date me was me helping her finish her VC interview. After 3 years of dating, I have seen Nadira do everything in her career. I have seen her secure $1 million funding from Saudi investors, all the way to opening Warungs in Surabaya. And despite what the situation is, whether it be in a Riyadh dinner gala or rural Surabaya, Nadira has always handled each challenge with the same resilience and grace as she has before on our early BCG days. Nadira follows the same teachings my father taught me growing up, a lesson best articulated by my favorite talk show host, Conan O'Brien. Work hard, be kind, and amazing things will happen. I have said this a countless times, but I'm so proud of you now, and I'm excited to see everything else you accomplish in this life. The next reason I fell in love with Nadira is her relationship with her family and their family values. I never had to explain to Nadira how important my brother is to me. I can see it in the way that Nadira cried when Nadiri left for college, The missed calls Nadine leaves Nadira when she has problems, and Nadiv's phone background of the 3 siblings in Napa Valley. Getting to know Irfan and Tante Nira, I can see they are parents that only want the best for their kids. From the first day that I dated Nadira until now, Irfan and Tante Nira have welcomed me so graciously into their family. From weekly family lunches to vacations, I always felt like I belonged. Thank you, Tante and You've made it very easy to love Nadira, and I hope you know that I don't take that privilege lightly. Since dating Nadira, my life has become a beautiful balance of managing time between the family I grew up loving and the one that welcomed me so graciously with open arms. But more than anything, I love Nadira because she loves my family. I love that she remembers my brother anytime she sees all-you-can-eat sushi. I love that she buys roti chocolates for my dad even though he's not supposed to have it. I love she calls my mom without me being on the line. I love Nadira because she sings Taylor Swift with my cousins. And she does financial planning with my aunt. I love Nadira because she was there for Uti's 80th birthday, and she stayed with me in the hospital when Opo was sick. I love Nadira because my family loves Nadira. And if Nadira can be loved by my family, I know that 8-year-old boy, despite his bad grades and the principal office visit, will be loved.
Sounds like I already knew Nadira for 1,000 years, just like a song, right? Okay, now let's hear it from Nadira. Nadira mau bilang apa?
It's going to be very hard to top that. Pertama-tama, saya juga ingin mengucapkan terima kasih pada Papa, Mama, Om Reza, Tante Rian, Atol, Andung, Opa, Oma, sepupu-sepupu, serta keluarga besar dan teman-teman sekalian yang sudah hadir hari ini, dan juga doa yang sudah diberikan atas kelancaran acara yang spesial hari ini. Aku izin juga berbicara dengan bahasa Inggris. Okay, now it's time for me to share my side of the story of how I met Raf and why I knew he was the one. Around 4.5 years ago, I was working at BCG, and I remember one day my colleague told me that someone who graduated from Boston University was joining our case project. It was Raf. Despite both of us being in Boston for 4 years for university, we had never crossed paths before. I learned that Raf was abroad most of his life, so we didn't have a lot of mutual friends. But from the moment we met, we instantly clicked and quickly became close friends. Raf was really only close to me and another colleague of ours, and never joined our case bonding events because he was always working hard. But when I left the firm in March 2020, just before the pandemic hit, I had a farewell event, and that was the only event that Raf showed up for. 4 months later, we caught up again, leading to a 4-hour conversation that felt like it flew by. Though we couldn't meet often due to COVID, our calls and meetups were always filled with deep, meaningful, and fun conversations. It was during these times that I realized how special our bond was. For a year, we remained very close friends, and during that time, I saw how much Raf cared for me. He was there through my ups and downs, being a constant source of comfort, showing his caring nature and thoughtful gestures. He made playlists for me, wrote me many handwritten notes and letters, some even with drawings. He would send food, puzzles, and plushies, just some of the things that he knows I love. He supported me through job interviews and work. He made me truly cherished. As we spent more time together, I also realized how similar our values were. Raf is very family-oriented, just like me. And no matter what, he'll always put his family first. He has spent a lot of time with my family and gets along with them wonderfully, and vice versa. I always felt welcome and at home with Raf's family, even from the very beginning. It was a pleasant surprise to learn that my mom used to live right next to Reza and Andy, Raf's dad and uncle, in Boston when they went to Boston University. My parents also worked with Raf's aunt, Tante Penny, at Citibank, and our grandfathers knew each other from way back. So while Raf grew up abroad, I was in Jakarta. The universe brought us closer together when we were both in Boston. But it said, hold on, not so fast. After 4 years being in the same city, only to meet in Jakarta at work, and finding out our families knew each other, it really felt like fate had brought us together at the right time. So it has been 1,104 days since July 27, 2021. This celebration actually marks our 3-year anniversary. Ever since then, we have never been apart. Like actually, every day. It feels like I've known Raf forever, yet the time spent together never feels like enough. From building Legos and puzzles, going to Fun World, traveling together, to binging on different kinds of instant noodles while catching up on movies. It's amazing how time flies when you're with the right person. You have shown me endless support, love, and understanding time and time again. With you, I can be 150% myself, and I've never felt alone again. You once told me, Nat, it doesn't matter how hard it gets. I would go through it 10,000 times again, even if I knew you were on the other side. Aww. That is how much you and I would fight for each other. You have become my partner, my best friend, and the person I want to spend my life with. As you always say, Raf, we make a great team. Thank you for being you and for sharing your heart of gold with me. I'm truly lucky to be with someone who I can have fun with and at the same time guide me to become a better person. From the very beginning, Raf talked about building a family together, sharing dreams of living on a farm with many animals and kids with big hair, because both of us have very big hair. So I just want to end with this. I'm so excited for our future together, with big hair, goofy kids, and who knows how many farm animals we'll have. I know that you'll be an amazing husband and an even more wonderful dad.